Still don't know what to think about this map. It's deceptively simple, but it isn't. The big problems are, yeah, the middle island there is where our target is somewhere. It's probably not where the question mark is, it almost never is. If there's an accurate location on the mission map, it's always an actual location, not a question mark. So, somewhere here is where it's going to be. Problem is, based on the mission description, the enemy army is going to be here. So, but that covers like a little over a quarter of the map, maybe 1/3. But why is the rest of the area there? What the fuck are these? It's just a fuel truck and a road construction vehicle here. There might be something else, but there's not an army here. Why are these here? And there's still that at least 1/3 of the entire area is doesn't seem to have anything in it. Naturally, that's not the case. I'm expecting at least some enemy presence here, but this is blue versus red, so there's not gonna be any allied forces for him. Anyway, here's what I think. We have a small navy, but we have no way of really doing anything with the navy. I feel it exists to deny the enemy the cruiser and the destroyers here, so they can't control this and shoot away my units without me being really able to do anything about it. So I don't plan on having these around. They have to survive enough to get rid of the enemy cruiser at the least. I can probably deal with the destroyers through other means. Transport plane is the key to everything. Fairly likely we're gonna have to establish ourselves here and just fly there after we've located the HQ. However, that means we'll probably have to pull back the first thing here. Right. We have a huge amount of... notice that. Huge amount of air force. That means the enemy is going to have probably double that. And a lot of this is just anti-airship planes. Why do we have a... yeah, there's enemies here because we have a defensive turret and infantry here. A lot of trains. Now, I think we're probably going to get an enemy force here, to appear here. That explains why these units are here. They're basically as a warning, so I know to expect something. And it sort of explains the situation, our good battle situation here. Looking at this, we're not in any way really in a disadvantage against the enemy we see. And usually that's not the case. So if we're expecting some kind of additional force to attack here, that might explain, because we're going to be in deep shit trying to fight on two fronts, and we're probably going to lose the airfield too. It might be a good idea to build the craft we want to be basically used right this moment and just pull back to the HQ. If we have even a half decent enemy, I mean a fighter group, we can probably push our way here and then basically rush the HQ. If it doesn't have a massive amount of units defending it, and if it's not super fortified, we can probably push our way through. I don't want to try to do desperation attempts, but just the but. Okay. We are probably within their artillery range. They have repair vehicles and everything, so we don't want to fight here. We have repair vehicles too. That's something we cannot lose. We have repair trains. So we are in a very good spot. We need to just prevent them from taking these guys out. I think pull back the construction units in general for a while. Good weather. A ranger and a transport craft would probably be the best choice if we want to go capture something, but usually an infantry unit is enough. But a ranger could have captured the parliament building in the last mission, while the infantry could not. So it does make a difference in certain cases. Oh, I can more or less shoot here. I'm thinking of basically shooting at the enemy aircraft. Should I pull back? They have their own trains and everything here, so I don't think we want to push forward at the moment. If anything, we'll just want to prevent them from pushing forward. Which we cannot really do. What I want is to prevent them from attacking our vital units there. Okay. Cannot risk the repair train. There's nothing special here. Why do you exist? Yeah, it's just 2 construction vehicles, some fuel, and a troll. We need to kill the troll somehow. There's nothing really that can attack it at the moment. It's a good initial injection of experience on these units anyway. to do with the genomes? We have 51 energy right from the start, that's quite a lot. So the initial things we produce could make quite a bit of a difference. Hello there. Yeah, there's gonna be enemies there, because otherwise I would see them. My visual range is over what that's supposed to be. It could be even an anti-radar vehicle for all I know. Okay, anti-air train. Long-range artillery piece. I think this is a range of something like 8. Right. So... Do we have anything else now? I sort of feel like every group that basically is going out there into the unknown should have at least a capture unit with them. Otherwise, if we find something interesting in there, what the fuck are we gonna do? Nothing. A Vader would be good enough of a unit. It would be great for spotting, but what else? It bothers me quite a bit that I just can't see shit. We could use a buggy on this front quite badly, so it's a wonderful scouting unit, but I don't really want to send it alone into the wilderness with aircraft all over the place. Can't do anything against them anyway. Mueve! Mobile radar, more or less. Show me what you got. I need to know. An enemy airfield. You probably don't have infantry now. Yeah, this is I think we need to pull back. We probably have enough fuel to reach the HQ. Hopefully we don't have to go that far. But I want to lure them at the very least into the ground so we can use our other troops to take them down. A seaplane is mostly useful against ships though. If I leave it here, it's dead. It is so goddamn dead. and it's a lot of energy basically sunk for nothing. Because currently I see 2 units that can maybe 3 that can attack us, and I can probably attack the 3rd one without too much fuss. So it can't fire on our ships, and there's an anti-radar or something there. Kill it? No, fuck. It's just gonna go inside there, and this was all for nothing. And, well, not much I can do about that. I'm not too concerned about the genomes. In a way, they're fairly worthless and harmless. Ooh, what about the... Why not attack the ships instead? Because the ships aren't actually any kind of a real threat. The cruiser is, but nothing else. If I stay, I die. It might be better not to actually shoot at the cruiser. Yeah, we would get more experience by shooting something else. But at the same time, we really should neuter at least some of them. Maybe try to get kills instead of anything else. Well, it's not like I can move. Minimum range 1, yeah. Just shoot at something with your main guns. I suppose if we start the firing, we might end up winning at 1 point of damage. That's just bad luck. We usually do 1 or 2 points. Basically meaning the enemy will likely to 2 points and you to 1, so you will lose. If we're lucky, they'll probably focus on some aircraft or some crap like that. I don't really know what else I can do. I could destroy the helicopter. Very likely they'll attack the patrol boat anyway. Okay, could I contribute anything? I could move the Imperators here. Got to shoot something with them anyway. Yeah. Well, these aren't exactly super effective either. Still, I should be able to shoot at these. Neuter them a little bit before they get into fighting. I can probably kill the Polar if I use aircraft to attack it now, and that more or less solves my problem here with the fleet situation. The thing is, I'm going to be having a couple of useless ships anyway. So is it worth more to pull these back and save them, or do we want to keep fighting? I'm going to need some fighter capabilities if I want to push north. And here they don't have too much combat potential anymore. Enough to cause trouble, but enough for me not to really give a damn. actually sending something here in anticipation of something troubling coming our way. It's this is just a depot. It's basically a worthless building. What to do with the fighters? Well, there's gonna be a refueling ship here. And I'm certainly not giving any experience something like this. Once it's more or less clear what the core group of the aircraft is gonna be, that's a different situation. But for now, I don't see any reason to really give this experience. It's gonna be a little bit of a fighting first to see what the hell is going to be the end result of all this. I'm going to need another tanker plane no matter what. Single tanker plane will not have the capability of really handling this. But that's a lot of energy. How much are we gonna... We have a healthy supply now, but yeah, we're not earning really all that much. Only 7 points. Do I need to do anything else? I'm more or less just trying to block their units from attacking our vital units. That is all. It's always a shock once you've finished a long campaign to suddenly have to deal with this shit where no one can harm the other people. Anything I haven't done yet? Ah, yeah, this. Pick a direction, basically. It's probably going to get murdered by something soon. I'd like to say the exterminator if I can. I certainly don't want to be anywhere near here. If I go there, the aircraft will probably, if not these aircraft or these, then something else. So, to be free experience from that. I don't care too much about the experience, but I think I could easily survive. The reason I don't really care about the experience is that if we can basically even fly to the HQ, we can just give the necessary experience. We don't have to fight for it. Hmm. Well, our situation is slightly better than the enemies, but it's not great. And I don't see seaplanes being really all that useful. Better than not having anything, but it has like one attack against the ground target. So now they're both neutered a little bit, so I'm not too worried. Bit worried about those. They didn't kill shit. We're not in a position to capture shit anyway. Our nearest capture unit is this. We have to produce something. Probably going with the aircraft. The thing is, we need the refueling plane. And the higher point is to try to just capture one building. And that's all we have. That's all we have material for. Right. So we won't be able to produce anything for a long time there. Big problem we have now is we need to capture things, but we can't really capture things. Rail mounted gun could be useful, very powerful if gets enough experience. But I don't see this is what we want. Probably need some anti-air capability. Again, could be a problem. If there's high altitude fighters, a lot of these anti-air capabilities are worthless. Give me a soldier. Maybe a radar vehicle. We have a radar, and yeah, this is unacceptable. We're gonna lose that fight if we can't get a radar or something. At least one radar. Anything else? Either a radar or a comets. We have a lot of ground to cover, and it looks like this kind of forestry area, so comets would be exactly what you need there. Do we have fuels, ports? We have ammunition 1. We have a repair vehicle, repair train. We're okay on that front, but these guys are gonna run out of ammunition and fuel very quickly. So we're just lacking a lot of the basics. I can't even do an ammunition transport. In fact, that is absolutely hilarious. Yeah, that's comet or another radar. I think a comet, because currently we can't kill shit. Okay. Long first turn. Can't be helped. This is a weird map. It's bad because not because it's a large and it has unknown regions, but because significant amounts of this map seem to be that it serves no real purpose, and that's naturally not going to be the case. So I'm constantly wondering what it could be, and in some ways that's worse than actually encountering something bad, because if you see what's there, you know what to do about it. But if it's nothing, you don't know, it's a question mark, you basically let your imagination run wild. And then you react to threats that never were there. He shot at a road construction vehicle. Okay. Gotta watch out for those roads. Maybe if they were paving over some rare Amazon rainforest or something. I know he's getting easy experience, but there's a time for that. When you're being attacked and you're at half health, that's not the time. I think I do need to pull back somewhat. Basically because we lack radar coverage. So I think we're currently in a situation where they can see everything and we can't see shit. So their artillery can shoot at us and we can't. So if we stay there, we're just gonna... Ooh, why are your generals so powerful? Because they attack from front and back. These are seaplanes survives. They don't have enough room to attack it with multiple units. So Idle will live. Patrick's won't. Yeah, and he's trying to avoid attacking something that can shoot back to the best of his abilities. I'm not actually sure at what point it's a good idea and where it stops being a good idea. It's not quite that simple. It's in certain situations it's because you're basically playing a certain type of race who gets more experience, who has the most experienced army. So it might be in some kind of mathematical formula thing where it does make sense. I mean, that's where you have the more strategies. According to our latest information, there are a number of buildings to the west of us which contain valuable vehicles and supplies of energy. A road in this direction would prove to be very useful. Okay, so there's depots there at least. Wonder if this is really gonna get that bad. I mean that we are going to actually need the road. The terrain seems just fine to drive here. I need to get a capture unit there as soon as possible. Basically try to wrestle the airfield out of their grasp. If I could get an airfield here, it would be an easy job to just swing over here. At least in theory. But I don't want to even attempt a direct approach through this. I have to assume that the game is basically going to fuck you over if you do something like that. Ooh. Well, hello there. That's going to be a radar blocking vehicle. Ah, no. No, it is not. Just rocks. Yeah, it would have worked in a different way anyway. It would have been visible before the units surrounding it. Still. Where are you going, Mr. I need to kill it. Structures will with units and energy. I might as well set the demon free. Because I can't see anything, I can't move more than this anyway. Collect some of these material deposits. At least the aircraft, so we don't have a lot of options as far as building is concerned. But we don't have the material to construct anything. Oh, come on. Probably should try the Ranger here. Seems like this is where all the good stuff is happening now. Oh. I think we could pick up the Ranger and start going on our own way, own path on this. I think we probably want to make as rapid of our progress as we can. Sort of similar to the previous mission where we had these giant areas of space that we had to take control of. I'm assuming this is going to be more of the same, in the sense that taking control of certain key areas as quickly as possible will basically decide how tricky the last part is going to be. If you wait too long, you're just going to have to fight through more and more enemy groups. So it'll get tougher and tougher and tougher, but if you put all into expanding your influence, the opening is going to be there. Yeah, I don't give a shit about this front. Expand to west as quickly as possible. Expand to west, at least here there's something clearly. Expanding to west and north, hopefully capture the airfield. Problem is we don't have enough muscle here at the moment. One point of them. Well, don't care. It's a free attack. And we're gonna need a fuel truck. Radar would be great here, but the aircraft are going there. So I think that's going to have to be good enough. I want to spread the units across multiple vehicles. Never know what's going to happen. I definitely need more attack power here, right now. I can easily sink the Hydra. Probably sink the Polar too if we really want to, but I'd like to save the seaplane. I mean, it's a total pointless thing to try to throw it away at this point. I could actually sink... Yeah, this... The goals would probably be fairly okay to attack the Polar. But if it's that okay, maybe we should do it and attack him. We only get 2 shots. These guys will not be able to attack the Ghost. I'm going after something. I'm going after the Polar. Because if I can get my own cruiser here, that will do the same thing. We can secure this. And secure it we must. Transport airplane. Yeah, I just keep moving forward. Attack helicopter. Okay. Okay. Anti-air train, and it's one of those that's of questionable value. It's probably very good once you get a little bit experience under its belt. Oh boy, does it suck now. Not sure what to do with this. I'd like to actually pull it here, because if the aircraft come after it, I can use the comets to neuter them quite thoroughly. If not, we'll have another attack plane that survives. Right. Yeah, at least this is somewhat shaping up in something now. One point of damage. One fucking point of damage. That's pretty much impossible to do, but somehow I managed it. Must be some kind of special skill. Yeah. We do want to get rid of the boats. Their good spotters can harass aircraft and they might be able to damage these units that we can't really do anything about anymore. I could potentially build a road here a little bit and then use a repair vehicle and something like that to do minor maintenance. But for the most part I think these guys are on their own. Also need to take out that radar at some point, but it's not exactly a huge priority at the moment. We have more pressing matters to be worried about. I'm sure he has more than one repair vehicle because I have one repair vehicle, but I still might be able to kill one. Two artillery pieces. And we're easily within range. That's no good. Yeah, that's the big problem we have at the moment. We are vulnerable and we can't really do almost that much about it because we can't see shit. I'll have to try to take out the artillery pieces, but I don't think we can do it now. The vision just isn't there. We could potentially sacrifice units to make them livable. Basically I have to sacrifice a rocket tank type of unit. Not sure if that's really worth it. I'm not too worried about anything as long as we have the repair vehicle. Things can get quite bad before we're in any kind of really serious trouble. Suppose we're building more room for the trains to maneuver. I can't really think of anything else to do at the moment. Suppose we can build roads too. With my luck, the weather is going to turn to shit sooner than later. I'm not sure if we do have to build both the rails and roads. Usually we can use rails just as well as roads, but there might be some kind of difference I'm not really aware of. Okay. Can they attack this? They might be. Might be able. Okay. See what happens. There's always the early turns that tend to be sort of well, not really going anywhere and being slow, but that's mainly because I have no idea. I constantly need to be checking on things. I don't really know where things are gonna go. Yeah. The reason I don't fire with the mines is that the moment I fire with them, the enemy is going to use them as target practice to get farm experience, but if they have a single shot, it usually just goes around them. And there goes our ghost. Attack drones. I think I'm faster than they though. And more exterminators. More exterminators. Can't really do much about that. Should have sent the aircraft north. The attack planes we had. I don't think they're gonna be all that useful in going to in our little capture operation. The reason for that is simple. The enemy will likely have attack or drone type units defending it. So our goal is not to defeat all the enemy armada there, is to basically just harass and give them enough targets that our actual unit can go to the target. Maybe kill like 1 or 2 units they have to punch through to the HQ. One positive thing about this, no medium range missiles inside. Actually, it's quite refreshing to fight against a single opponent too. Depot, 2 light tanks. Well, that's actually very good. Not that we are gonna do anything with these, because the enemy aircraft are just gonna eat them up, but it will make might be able to expose this area quite a bit better if we have 3 units. Okay, you have to get the fuck out. No point sacrificing us goes for this. Ooh, these can be used. Do I have fuel? These are tend to be long range. Yeah, I have fuel. We can use these as defensive craft. Two points of damage. Jesus Christ. Maybe the location this Medusa is in, I mean the road, means that it does reduce damage through some mechanic. Terrain will affect, but I think it usually affects defense values. Trench might affect your attack value too. There's some rules about them, but I don't recall about them at all anymore. So, might as well shoot at this point, because these guys are dead anyway. Yes. Well, I don't see why I shouldn't go north and fight. Because I don't have the fuel for it. I don't think for a second that killing these is gonna change what's coming our way. It's more of it's an indication that something's coming our way, nothing more. Killing them won't make a difference. Well, he's running in this direction, so maybe there's something there. Maybe there's something there. Jesus Christ. Well, there's something there. I'm pretty sure it's not something that the Red had under his control from the start. Should I attack him? Getting flashbacks to Medusas again. Are you worthless or are you Medusa worthless? Ooh, we could get very close to our target. The big thing is they don't really have anything that attacks ground targets. So I do have to land the unit no matter what I do. Right, they have a lot of anti-air capabilities, but they might have struggle quite a bit with the demon. I'm assuming I'm dead, so might as well construct as much as we can. Realistically, you can't do shit. Yeah. They're actually in a fairly good position. But they're going to attack the demon and they have 2 units to do it with. Might be able to cause some real damage to it. I don't think enough to kill it, but certainly can get it to very low health. And I can't even attack it. If I can, yeah, I need to weaken the gunship. Ooh. They have proper army units here. I need to be able to block those if I can. Yeah, it's gonna be quite tight of a situation. The cruiser might make all the difference. I mean, if he starts bringing his units to kill the demon, which he probably should do, I might be able to keep him alive. I might not. I think I have a backup unit coming. Now we'll see how it goes. It is a bit of a gamble, but you never know how those go. Probably should attack the troll. I mean, who else is gonna kill it? Yeah, I constantly say that these genoms are worthless, but every time I've had them with us, they've been great at soaking up enemy anti-air fire. So I'm not sure why I'm bitching about them. They've always been useful for someone. It's just, I guess that's sort of their reason for existing. If you only have them, you can't do all that much. I do need to move a little bit forward no matter what. to allow us to kill this thing. But we can't leave the exterminators unchallenged. The problem is, I really don't usually have a backup attacker if I go after one of them. So they can very likely just escape without any real damage. I suppose I can attack the transport helicopter, but what the fuck is the point? Doesn't even have anything in it. Ooh. Well, I could destroy one of the pulsars. Well, maybe not destroyed, but severely damage. Can't see shit anymore. If I go there, there's just gonna be a reaction fire. Right. Like, gotta attack some. Right, you could go and harass our aircraft friends. Would be great. What about you? Actually, I want the buggy gun. They do have repair vehicles, so just getting permanently rid of something is so valuable. Really give them a little bit of room here. Right. Right. Don't look that bad. Doesn't exactly look great either, but don't see any major problems. I suppose we should do anti-air. I'm guessing the exterminators are going to be, and things like that are going to be a constant problem, and there might be high altitude targets coming our way too. However, countering those is starting to be very expensive. At the same time, I think we need to do something about these things now. We're very low on material though. Like very, very low. I'm doing anti-air because I need to secure this. If we can secure this, at least we have a frontal beachhead we can use. It also gets a lot more material than my sites. And it might be a place to build something like an ammo refill. I can't do those at the moment. At least I think I can. Yeah, just fuel. Those are the things that you easily miss, and I missed it too. I think I have like one ammo refill. The repair vehicles have to all pretty much survive. It's not just a minor thing here anymore that makes healing easier. We're gonna run out of ammunition if we lose them. We need at least 2 of the 3 to survive, otherwise it's game over. I should have realized that sooner, but I've been taking care of them at least somewhat so, because they're so fragile and valuable. So it's not like we screwed up at this point. It's just that I didn't realize earlier how valuable they are. Combat units we can lose. Okay, I don't think they can kill my demon yet. They'll definitely attack it. They have to. Actually, they didn't. Because road construction is apparently serious business. They should have, because I might be able to protect it with my comets on the next turn, and then they can't take it out anymore. Okay, lost the buggy. We need to throw everything we have against the exterminators now. Yeah. They are attacking it, but they don't have the firepower anymore, and I can take down the gunship without any real fuss. I need to take one of the pulsars too. They're starting to be very too experienced soon. Instead of being a minor problem, they'll start to take out units. Holy shit. We need to keep an eye out on that attack drone that just arrived. Because how much fuel does it have? Weather is turning shit. Great. Out of fuel, out of fuel. I think it can do something like 2 full. So it's not from this. It's somewhere higher up. Can probably do a lot around 14. Yeah, 14. Another one was like that. So yeah, it's probably from this area in general. I was expecting that. However, do they just home on me because of some computer vision, or do they actually need to see to hunt us down? We're going to be safe as long as we're this far south, but once we start to push forward, we probably want to own these airfields to hide out if nothing else, repair damage, and then move on. Also, never go there in Central Island until we're ready, so preferably use the edge to climb up. Either way, I'm ending it here. Don't give a shit about Genomes. He's just gonna waste my material though. We definitely don't have the Yes, we do. We can capture it now. Okay, this is great. They're gonna be fairly worthless, but it's 3 units I don't have to worry about for a while. Because they're worthless because they can't do anything about the attack drones, and he can probably produce a couple of attack drones on a constant basis. So it's not like I can use them to clear out the dragon and the Sperber. Maybe if we're a little lucky, send reinforcement planes here to cover the area, or use as cannon fodder in our effort to just take the HQ. But they aren't going to be super useful. Either way, we're in a very good spot as far as I'm concerned. We're going to lose the road construction capability, which is going to hurt a little. But overall, these 3 planes are actually our biggest problem, and I can at least take care of 2 of them. I need to pour everything I have on them, everything that can attack. They can, if they're in this good condition, they can take down repair trains and repair units. I just can't afford that. But other than that, everything looks great. Actually, too good. What's the catch?